tell us about what Primitive Designs is doing. You guys are extremely busy all the time, but this weekend is no different, I guess.
No, it's no different. This weekend we've received a lot of containers of products, probably 4 transport truckloads in the last 10 days. We're putting it all away and we're assembling, and we're trying to store it and fill our warehouse. This is product that was bought back in last year that was stuck through coronavirus. It's supposed to arrive in February, just arriving now. Like everybody else, it's all being held up.
Tell me about some of the things that you have put up in the last couple of days.
We're in the middle of assembling a great white shark. What is going to be a great white shark when all the parts are on it. A giant side triceratops and a octopus inside of a pirate ship that I built.
And tell me about the pirate ship. It's kind of funny how you kept busy when the shutdown was on.
Well, from April the 7th to May the 8th, I worked by myself on that pirate ship. And this is the results. This is what we end up creating.
Tell me how these
leftover wood and a lot of things you'll see from the store, wood carvings and different pieces that were around the property that we've incorporated into it, and we come up with this good-looking ship.
For those that don't know, tell me about how you come up with these creations.
I guess
start to finish, like, so where does it come from?
My life of travel has introduced me to a lot of things visually. You become creative. I mean, also hunger creates creativity as well. I mean, many times when I was younger, I traveled and didn't have any money. So you would buy things and sell them in markets or on the streets. I worked on the Damrak in Amsterdam for years. I sold on the street in Germany for years. In those days, we used to buy stuff in Istanbul, Marrakesh, and then a Volkswagen van, of course, and we did concerts and sold, and then probably spent 10 years in California selling north of San Francisco. Worked Harbourfront Antique Market in Toronto for 17 years, and we've been here for 20 years. Adds up to a lot of years.
Tell me about how it's like, say, the shark. For those that don't know, but tell me how it goes. It goes from your imagination, and then how does it get to where we are?
Well, we do the sketching. We do the work on the computer to get the look we want and the size that we want. We oversee it, we finance it, and we hire artists in different areas to build for us. This one was built on the border of Laos. The big dinosaurs that you see over there were built in northwest Thailand. We build in different areas, and we have a group of people that we are connected with that we've been working with for many years, 30 years in Thailand. And we work with them. They are very creative. We need welders, of course. I mean, I can come up with an idea, I can finance it, but to put it all together, you need an overseer. And we have one person that does that for us and handles the finances for us. And we come up with ideas all the time. We were tired of having just a simple store. We wanted to make the art store that we have, Arts and Handicraft, into a bigger event. So this is still art, it's just bigger art.
For this, and as I say, forgive me, like, beautiful imagination, like just everything about it. You've got different things from different movies, but I mean, where does it go? What type of client is looking for this?
Well, the big sculptures we sell to private collectors.
All over the world, I take it.
Yeah. If you have a big warehouse with 100 antique cars from the 50s and 60s, they would buy one of these big sculptures because they're made of car parts and plug right in the middle of their warehouse. And we also sell to Ripley's, believe it or not, pieces. The ones in Niagara Falls are from our store in Niagara Falls, New York, and Toronto, or in Canada. The other stuff, well, it's just neat things. We try to make sure our store has things in it that nobody else sells, or they sell, but you don't see it very often. And it seems to go over well. We've been at it a long, long time, so our success, I guess, is from experience, and trying to find things that are different is easier for us because we do travel all over the world, and we know where everything is made, from Marrakesh to India to Nepal, Java, Sumatra, Vietnam, many countries. We've been in for a long time.
Last question. Tell me how COVID put a different spin on yours. You usually go over to oversee this, but
I in the last year and a half, last year and a quarter, we have been doing our business by teleconferencing, by computer, live video chat, and it's tough, but we managed to get it done. But there's lots of problems. Prices go up if you're not there to work things out. Containers were a problem to find, to ship anything. Prices have gone from, probably 3 times or more in price for shipping and handling, trains, railroads, boats, transportation on land, to get it from the sites in Laos to the docks in Bangkok. Used to cost this much, and now it's this much. So it's been tough, but it's still doable. You just have to keep going.
one of the things you explained yesterday I thought was interesting is that when you're there, you can sort of tag the parts, you know where it goes. Like you know where the parts go when they're being loaded on. You can visually see, but sort of now it's like that jigsaw.
Well, in all these countries, you have language problems. So when you tell, or through a translator friend, tell people what to do, you give them a bunch of stickers with numbers on them, and they're supposed to put one on this, so everybody knows when it comes to Canada that goes together. But sometimes they just go and put stickers on wood, and they get paid. They say, "We're done, boss," and we pay them, and you find out they didn't sticker them. But that could happen in Canada as well.
For
People
sure.
are people. So
Where does it stop? Where do you say enough's enough? For
well, I have a son that's 20 years old, Maximus, and I'm waiting for him. If he wants to jump in and take over, I'd be glad to go play frisbee on the beach.
last question I meant to ask, and forgive me. How long does it take from start to finish, from your cranium?
These items that we're putting together, especially the big ones over here, I hope you have pictures of them later. Those ones, you're looking at a year and a half of idea, concept, drawing, finding pictures, finding information, finding sizes from museums. How big is the largest great white shark? How big is a pterodactyl really? How big is a triceratops? And trying to match some numbers to keep it sort of in perspective. The legs can't be longer than a giraffe if it's only a pterodactyl or a triceratops. So there's work. It takes time.